Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. Today we are going to freeze dry some mushrooms. I've been foraging in a garden and I've been finding this beautiful mushroom, and I've just filled 3 and a bit of my tray. So I'm gonna fill the 4 trays, and whatever left over we're just going to make it as a part of a breakfast or dinner for today. So this year, for different reasons, I'm not going to preserve that many fresh produce. The reason is because we've got no jar, and I am refusing to buy any more because we've already got hundreds and hundreds filled in a pantry, both with freeze-dried and dried goods, and both with outside pantry with all the lovely produce from previous years. I literally only got maybe 50 jars left as. So we're going to fill those jars. So today we're going to fill probably all the quart jars I've got left actually it's going to be produce from the tomato family. So I'm going to make some tomato powder. We're going to put and vacuum seal the freeze-dried tomatoes in those jars. And if I've got few left, I might put the mushrooms in there as well. So I am just cutting these mushrooms, maybe an inch, half an inch to an inch slices to fill this tray. And I'm going to start the freeze dryer. All these rest I'm also doing today, I've just marinated a joint of venison. So we are going to have venison steak with some vegetables today, and I might make creamy mushroom sauce to go with it. I think that's a good idea. Right, I don't want to overfill these jars too much, trays, so I think we're good. So I'm going to turn on the freeze dryer, let it cool to the first 15 minutes, and then we're going to load the dryer with this. Actually, I've just got this ready for my breakfast. You know, that yogurt we just made together. I am going to pressure cook this venison steak. Well, it's more for a joint, it's quite large actually. So I've marinated this yesterday and I put that in an instant pot. Well, I've got in here a few red onions, and I'm just slicing in half all these leftovers, these lovely cherry tomatoes we've just picked. The other half is in a freeze dryer, and I think looks like we're just over halfway there. So when that finishes, I'll show you the end result. And we're going to vacuum seal that in quart jars. But I was thinking to use the rest of the cherry tomatoes up, or most of it, and we're going to pressure cook this lovely piece of venison meat. And also I'm going to serve with that venison mashed potato. I'm going to do Parmesan mashed potato and some creamy mushroom sauce. So I'm just going to pour this over, do a bit more, and I'm just going to turn on the Instant Pot on pressure cooking. And then next I'm going to do the sauce, the creamy mushroom sauce, and the mashed potato. The Instant Pot is now on. The water is now coming up to a boil soon. The jar's in a dishwasher, and I am just making the mushroom sauce. So I've got the onion, garlic, tomato, tomatillo, basil and a mushroom in here. And I'm just going to season it. I am using lard today. And I'm just going to put a sprinkle of white pepper and some salt. I've got a little bit of chili in there, just a little bit of the sugar rush peach. And when this is cooked down, I'm just going to use my goat's sour cream to make it as a creamy sauce. And we're probably gonna put some cheese on the top, and that's it. A bit of salt and pepper. Let's see how much potato we've got in this bucket. Oh, look, I've got in here nasturtium growing. I might take this in as a garnish. Oh, we've got something there, very wet, but never mind, because we're going to have this with the venison tonight. Birds are playing lovely. Love listening to birds singing. Okay, let's do the other one. This one's still got. What is another variety? Look. It's still got some lovely green foliage. Wow. It's a lot drier, this one is. I think this would have still grown, so I might leave another two I've got. I might leave those two for Christmas. Put it in a tunnel, and the frost comes, or the greenhouse even. It's a very nice colour, like a pinky. I can't remember the variety now. So it's very dry. Another one was so wet. I think we're good. We've just managed to harvest this much, quite a big bowl full of potatoes from these two tubs. I think I might make now actually boiled potato with some mint and parsley and butter. I'm just going to pick some parsley for the boiled potatoes. You know, I've not... Oh, it smells gorgeous still. I've not planted this parsnip. It's coming back every year. So look at this. All these, they all gone now to seed. They are all parsley, all around my polytunnel. We can actually harvest some seed and plant again, but this always self-seeds for me and gives me free parsley every year. You know, the volunteers, how much I love them. Oh, so good, so good. I'm just going to get some mint. We're mostly going to seed. I'm sure we can still use some from here, friends. So we've got the parsley and the mint. While we're here, well, actually I haven't got time because I need to take out the jars from the water bath cannon. But we'll come back and we're gonna harvest the corn on the cobs as well today. Let's weigh how much potatoes we just harvested from those big pots. So let's get the first variety, this pinky variety first. $1.334, so 1.3 kilograms. And the other one looks like baby shallots. We have got 800 grams. So just over 2 kilograms of potatoes we've harvested. Is ready. So we've got the venison, the creamy mushroom sauce and the boiled potatoes. The mushroom is finished. The other freeze dryer is still going on and the freezer is loud, so I hope you can hear me. But I would like to show you what the freeze-dried foraged mushroom looking like. They are very bone dry, so we're going to put it in mason jar and we're going to vacuum seal them. Perfect. Our first quart jarred freeze-dried mushroom is done. Ready to go on the pantry shelf. Okay, the second lot of the freeze dryer finished as well. And these are our freeze-dried mushrooms. They are really dry. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to put them in the mason jars. Stock them up nicely. I might make with some of these like mushroom powder. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and see you very soon. Bye, friends.